Hello, good morning, trade pros. Welcome to our morning market update for Thursday. Today we're going to be talking about the U.S. dollar and why the markets continue to drop the stock market. We apologize about the delay. Had a little bit of technical issues. There might be a little bit of background noise as well. Somebody decided to drill upstairs right above our office, which is great. But Victorio's on it. He's going to go up there and take care of business. Today in Bulgaria, we celebrate something called Baba Marta, which means Grandma March. So we're celebrating that in our culture. So happy Baba Marta to everybody. You wear one of these things for all of March for good luck. So if you see me with it, that's what it is. It's not a $10 million bracelet, but it's for good luck. So it's going to help us trade better. In today's morning market update, what I'm going to actually do is rather than sit here and talk to the camera for once, I'm going to turn around and share the screen with you guys as we go through our analysis and our morning routine, because we're sort of pressed for time. So you're going to get a peek at what we do in our live trading room before the market opens. I'll take you right down to the open, and then we will call it a day for YouTube. All right, so let's just turn around. I'm going to share the screen. Now let's get down to work. I hope you guys enjoy this. Give me one moment so I can just spin around. Patented chair spin. There it goes. Let me share the screen with you guys, and we'll talk about our morning market update. All right, first and foremost, here's what I look at on my terminal. So this is futures trading. It does order flow analytics. It's an amazing software. So in today's market in Asia, Japan's down 1.56%. Hong Kong is up 65 tenths or 0.65%. China's up 44, and India's up 40. So overall in Asian markets here, Japan is down the most. They got really hammered. In Europe and London, it's down 0.5%. Paris is down almost a whole percentage point, down 0.92. Frankfurt down 1.44%. In the United States, Dow Jones is down 0.16. S&P down 0.1 of a percentage point. NASDAQ down less, 0.02. All right, so essentially what we're looking for here is some downside momentum. You see stocks are selling off, and the U.S. dollar is strong. So how do we know the U.S. dollar is strong? I wanted to show you guys a screen here from my other terminal, TradingView. This is an online platform, and it's free, so this is something you guys can use. After we broke out this high from early February on the U.S. dollar, it seems to want to take a run at 91. 91 is going to be some decent resistance, but when we break through it, and if we break through it, you're going to have a lot of buy stops from short sellers below who rush to come in and cover their trades. And we're going to head probably to about 92 quarter-ish area, I would see as resistance to the upside for the dollar. If that dollar continues to climb, you're going to see negative pressure on equities. This is S&P 500 on this chart. You're going to see some negative pressure on crude oil as well. As it continues to push lower, you're seeing volume come into the downside on crude oil. So we think next support is 60, down to about 58. All right. The bond market here, you can see it's kind of stutter stepping or consolidating some of its early losses from the year. And as it consolidates, it too will start to climb as the dollar and volatility climb. So we're in a bearish equities environment here, and we're looking for downside today. All right, so crude oil is down more than 0.5% after yesterday's weak inventory report to 61.30. Gold is down 0.5 percentage point to 13.1150. And assets are pushing lower. So on today's economic calendar, we have at 9:45 the PMI Manufacturing Index. We also have the Bloomberg Consumer Comfort Index at 9:45. At 10 a.m., Janet Yellen delivers a not Janet Yellen. This is wrong. Jay Powell delivers a semi-annual monetary policy testimony to the Senate. So you're going to see much of the same of what you saw on Tuesday, except this time it's to the Senate, and there's going to be a different round of questions in the question and answer period. So you can see a lot of volatility in today's session at around 10:30, 10:45, as Jay Powell finishes reading the prepared remarks and then starts getting grilled on questions by senators. All right. Also at 10:30, we're going to see the natural gas inventory number. That's got the ability to move a significant amount as well. For day traders, 10:30 on natural gas is going to be a key time frame for you. All right. Interesting news. Spotify has filed to go public, and Sony Music could stand to make a pretty good return on them. So SNE is a Sony Music stock symbol on New York Stock Exchange. They have about 5% of the holdings of Spotify. So that's interesting. Spotify is a streaming music service, and it's really taken the industry by storm. because it is monetizing music once again. Remember, before you had to go in and buy it, nobody was buying it. Now they've made it convenient to stream and even listen offline. I'm a subscriber. I love Spotify. When those shares go public, we'd look for a pullback on them to maybe take a position in them. All right. What else I got for you? Dollar strong and Fed Powell's commentary on Tuesday. Today we have more commentary, so look out for what he says. It starts at 10 a.m. Markets are now expecting a fourth rate hike. We priced in only 3 rate. This time we're expecting 4, which means there'll be a hike in March, there'll be a hike in June, one in September, and one in December as well. So keep an eye out on that. These hawkish expectations are putting downside pressure on equity markets. Let's jump in and do some levels here. For the S&P 500, today's pivot is 2730.92. This is the pivot level. We're trading below it. We've hit the S1, or the first support level, at 2699. That coincides really nicely at 2700. So 2700, first of all, is a psychological resistance. Second of all, it's the S1 level of the day. I think in today's price action to the open, we do our usual head fake rally. The last 2 or 3 sessions, we've opened stronger on weak volume, and then we've continued to sell off for the rest of the day. So remember that pattern as you start day trading today. Watch for those 2730s to about 2734 level. Anywhere in there, you got a little bit of chop. You got yesterday's S1 and today's pivot at that price action. So what we're going to wait for is either an early opportunity to get long into that area, or if we miss that, we're going to look for the second trade to short the pivot and bring this price action back down to S1. Support level might be down all the way to 2680.92 for the S2 level for S&P. So we're trading the short side. That's the right side to be in. We did break out a new low. We got lower highs. And if we go and punch the pivot, we're going to be ready to rotate back down to some supports. All right, that's what we're watching for in the S&P 500 market. If you look at it from a candlestick, and for those that are on YouTube, you're not going to really get this candlestick. It's not a time frame based candlestick. It's a rotational bar candlestick. But for TradePro subscribers, you got a lot of sell delta or Celta around the 2713 level. So if we pull back down here, we should see a fair amount of buyers. So on the early open, you don't want to get long right off the open. You want to give the first 5 minutes or so time for the price action to settle. And then you pick up the low and try to run it up to the pivot. At the 30, once you trade the pivot, rallies are going to start to get sold. So watch out for that. All right, on NASDAQ, what do we got on NASDAQ? NASDAQ, there's a lot of resistance at 68.88. A lot of consolidation in this area, and I think there's a lot of transaction and volume got put through here. 68.90 has the sell delta resistance. So that's going to cap the price action. That 90 is going to be a strong resistance overhead, and you could look to short the 90 when we get up there. All right, that'll be a good trade, or get long into the 90 from below off the open. We know that the U.S. Opens brought some nice rally and buying early on the last couple of days. We think today will be similar price action. Downside support on on NASDAQ is 68.60. Let's have a quick look at oil. I'm moving through this a little bit quicker than usual because we started quite a bit later than usual. Oil prices continue to push lower. Last night's overnight price action high was 61.87. Fair bit of consolidation around 61.70. I think 61, high 50s, low 70s are a great sell area to put them out for some more downside. We may not even get there. Volume accumulation is occurring around 61.25. There's a trough right there, or an empty space. And I think that absence or that void of volume won't get tested or continue to push prices lower. So a more aggressive sell area for oil is 61.29 right at the open. Come in here, catch the open, short it, ride down to 60.94 for your first support level. All right, actually, it's not the support level. That's the overnight low, 60.94. Once we break the overnight low, that short trade could be held for some swing trade, not swing trade, but some runner opportunities. Leave a couple lots in there and just chase the downside. That move will be clear all the way to, or would it be clear to? Let me just make this bigger. That move is probably going to, if we take out the 94, watch out for the 75. There's a low here as well, but ultimately we can get oil down to 60 even. For many reasons, there's a lot of consolidation, a lot of price action there, and 60 even is a nice round number. All right, that's what we're looking to do on oil. For the Dow, we'll talk about that. You know what? That's sufficient enough for your YouTube. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little look at what we actually do. So usually after the morning market update, I take the team through this. We look at levels, and then on the open, in our group, we trade together. We put a few guys on the mic, one of them with a lot more experience than me, time-wise, and how long they've traded, and we just chat back and forth and analyze levels and provide the opportunities throughout the day. Give you the analysis on which you could build the foundation. We hope you guys enjoyed the sneak peek look at what we do in the trading room. Trading room team, give me 1 second. I'm just going to end the broadcast, and we'll pick up with you in a moment. All right, YouTube, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Tomorrow's Friday. Be cautious today. You got natural gas at 10:30, and you also have Jay Powell's testimony to the Senate beginning at 10 a.m. So there's lots of information for the market to digest, and it could lead to some volatility in the mid-morning here. All right, you guys take care. Trade careful, manage your risk. Trade like a trade pro, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Take care. Goodbye.